everyone! Today I'll be showing you how to crochet a lovely lacy floral headband. For this project, all you'll need is some yarn, a suitable hook, and a pair of scissors. Now the yarn I will be using for this tutorial is lightweight 3 yarn. This is Patton's Grace yarn and it's 100% cotton. And I'm using a 5mm crochet hook. Now, it's up to you as to which type of yarn and hook you'd like to use. For instance, the one I have here is actually made of medium weight yarn, also cotton, and I used a 6mm hook, so slightly larger. Now, I'm going to make a daintier one today to show you with a little thinner yarn and a slightly smaller hook. Now, let's go ahead and get started. First, you're going to start off with a chain and make it as long as you want your headband's length to be. So I would like my headband to be about 12 inches long so that it can fit my baby girl's head. Just make sure that you have an even number of chains. So be sure to keep track of the count of your stitches. I've just made a long chain here of 64 stitches. Remember to stick with an even number. And my chain is about 12 inches long, which is the length that I would like. So feel free to do as long or as short of a headband you want. This is totally customizable. And once you've got your chain ready, you're going to go ahead and chain 2 more. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 chains. Now you're going to do a half double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. So here I'm going to loop yarn over, insert my hook into the 3rd chain from my hook. Here, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops to make my half double crochet. And now we're going to work all the way across. We're going to skip a stitch, and in the next stitch you're going to insert a single crochet and a double crochet. Then you're going to skip the next chain. So here I'm going to skip this chain, go into the next one with a single crochet and a double crochet. When you do that, it's going to provide this nice lacy texture. And I'm going to work this all the way across. So skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet in the next stitch. Skip a stitch, insert a single crochet and a double crochet in the next stitch. And you're going to keep going until you reach the very end. When you reach the end, the last stitch is going to be just 1 half double crochet. As you work, you may notice that your piece is going to curl slightly. Never fear, because as we go along and make the next part of the headband, we are going to have this straightened out. You can also pull on it to straighten your stitches if you'd like to do so. So let's continue working this pattern across. After you've crocheted across the length of your headband, remember that in your very last stitch, you're going to work a half double crochet. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that last stitch here and do a half double crochet. And now you finished the top part of your floral headband. we're going to work across the bottom edge now. So what we're going to do is simply chain 1, and then you're going to go into the chain on the other side of the piece. So we're basically turning it around like so, and you're going to work your work your hook into the first chain here. So I'm going to do a single crochet and then insert a single crochet into each of the chain stitches across. Oops. As you work along, you'll see that your floral headband will have a nice edging on the bottom now, and you're going to simply crochet all the way across, single crocheting in each of the chains. We'll meet back when we finish going to the other end. I've now single crocheted across the entire bottom edge of my headband, and to wrap up here, you're simply going to slip stitch to the very side of the headband, and as you do a slip stitch, you're going to pull through the yarn. This will be one end of the headband, so go ahead and make as long of a strap as you want for tying it. You want to make sure, remember, you can always make it longer and trim it shorter. So if you want to be a little cautious, go a little bit longer. And then that's one end of the headband. The other end, we're going to have to weave in the starting end, but we're going to attach another strap to this side. So I'm going to simply go into the side of the headband here, and I'm going to pull my yarn through. And I'd like my strap to be the same length as my previous one. So I'm going to make sure it's long enough. And I also want to make sure I have enough yarn to tie it securely. So it's okay if I have a slightly longer strand here, because as you see, I will be knotting it on this side. I suggest you doing a at least a double knot. Keep it secure, and you can also weave in the ends here. And what I'm going to do is actually tie my fastening off end and the starting yarn end together so that it doesn't come loose. After you tie it securely, you're going to weave in the ends, so you can go ahead and grab a smaller hook and pull the yarn end through the headband here. I'm just going to double check the length of my straps here. I like them to be roughly the same, so I'm going to trim this one a bit. And there you have it. So that's that for the floral headband. As you can see, this provides a really lovely lacy kind of look to it. And you will just loop it over the head and go ahead and tie a little bow with the two longer strands back here. I still need to weave in these ends, so just ignore those right now. And if you'd like to make it into a floral one, as I will be doing for my daughter, I will be adding instructions on how to crochet these pretty little 3-dimensional roses to add onto your headband. And these are also super fun and easy to make. You can go ahead and check it out in the description box. I also have little leaf patterns to add it onto this entire project and make it look very pretty and romantic. So be sure to check it out. I'll link those in the description box below, and I hope you had a fun time crocheting this headband. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye now.